Georgie Benton, Hurricane Carter, Tony McCallum, Roy and Tony. Um,
Okay, that's enough of them. Now you gotta break. Now you gotta explain
Let
why.
me tell you who my favorite one is. This is the one I'm gonna explain. My most favorite fight of all time, out of any fight that I've ever seen. Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard won. If you check this, if you go and watch that fight, there wasn't one clinch. They fought. Wasn't no clinching. Wasn't no holding and spinning. Those guys fought, and that was one of the most skillful fights you saw. It was so many ebbs and flows in that fight, man. Like Sugar Ray Leonard was a boxer, and Tommy Hearns was stalking him and breaking him down. Then Sugar Ray Leonard caught Tommy. Tommy had to go be the boxer, and then Sugar Ray Leonard was a stalker, and it went back and forth like every 3 rounds like that. You know, it was 3 rounds. Sugar Ray, it was 3 rounds.
Off. It was like a play almost.
Man, that was one of the most beautiful. That was, to me, that's my favorite fight. That was the most beautiful fight I've ever seen. And I watch, like, it's little things I take from that fight, like the way Tommy would double and triple up on his jab, and then or feint up top and touch to the body, or touch to the body and feint up and come up top with his jab. Like, he had one of the best jabs in the business. You know what I mean? And that's what I pride myself on, is having a good jab, man.
Is your jab better than Larry Holmes?
No. Larry Holmes probably had the best jab ever in boxing.
Larry, jab better than Ricardo Mayorga?
Yes. Does he jab? Does he jab?
How about, where does it rank compared to Yuri Foreman? Because yours jab is nice.
Larry has a nice jab.
See, now you're quiet because you don't know where to stand on that one.
Larry has a nice jab, but
my wife boys hold it down with the jab.
Yeah, there's some good boys out there with the jab, but let's go back to Andre Ward. Andre Ward, his left jab is, I've seen him beat guys with a left jab.
Man, don't clown on Arthur Abraham like that.
I mean, I've watched him just beat guys with a left jab. You know what I mean? Who else has a good jab? I mean, obviously Tommy Hearns. Terrence Crawford has a good left and right jab. Floyd. The thing about Floyd's jab is Floyd has so many different jabs and so many different looks.
It's not a jab.
Yeah, like Floyd will hit you with the up jab, the jab. Like one old school move that Floyd uses, that jab straight to your solar plex. Our guys forget about that. That's an awesome punch.
What about Kelly Pavlik?
Kelly Pavlik was a long fighter, but he had a good jab.
He kept you. I feel like if he kept you at the distance he wanted to keep you at.
Cause his right hand was cause his jab, he had a nice jab, but his jab was more to set up the right hand. Jermaine Taylor had an awesome jab. Jermaine Taylor had one of the best jabs. You know, he could hurt you with a jab. Huh?
Ike Quarterly.
Ike Corte? Ike Corte had a good jab too. De La Hoya had a good jab. So
I'm trying to think of other good.
Yeah, De La Hoya had a good jab, good left hook.
And it's funny how, like, people always say people should use the jab more often, but I feel like people don't understand that the jab is just an assessment of distance, and it's like to maintain distance. But some people you'll hear say jab, but I don't think they understand what the jab.
Well, I mean, it's such a cliche, term to use in boxing. Use your jab. Use your jab. Yeah, and there's very few guys that actually execute it. But the jab is the most basic punch, but at the essence of it all, boxing is a very basic and rhythmic sport. Everything else is improvisational. When you see the different styles, the Philly shell, the bobbing and the weaving, the peekaboo style, everything else is, improvisational. It's about how you put it together.